Whew. End of day here. Look at that sunset. Love that lighting. It's nice and the moon's out. You guys will be able to see it. I don't know if my camera will zoom. Ah, there you go. Look there. Half a moon. First clear night in, geez, I don't know how long. Over a week. Feels like a long time, even though we had such a great summer. Zeus, what are you doing, man? This is, been searching for moles. I've got some moles. Zeus, did you find the mole? Did you find it? Oh, says I'm still looking. That's where the mouse is. Where's the mole? I don't know why I do this to him. There's no mice in there. Not anymore. There used to be. Let's let him in just to appease his curiosity. This is where the mouse is, not the mole. Okay. Aw, poor Zeus. Because I'm just tricking him. Actually, he is finding moles. So I don't know why he's got them mixed up. End of day, lots. Really busy day. One of the things I've been doing is trimming. And I recalled this video, because I do this all the time after trims. And I recalled a video that I didn't get today. And it was one I did a while back, and it's going to be part of a larger project that I'm putting up very soon. And I do what's called a tracking test. I explained it in the video, so I'll put that up in a second. But you know, every time you have your horse trimmed, or you trim your horse, or you know, or whatever, your horse is taken care of with their feet. It's so important when they're done to check out and make sure that they're moving. This is some move. That they're moving properly. So this little test that I'll show you, I'll just go to this clip in a second here. But you'll see I do what's called a tracking test, and essentially it's about watching them walk. So hopefully this is interesting to you guys, and we'll be back tomorrow with another video. See you then. Okay, so after trimming the horse, you can assess whether or not they are trimmed more or less correctly, or at least differently, if you've done this test. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a tracking test, or I call it a tracking test, and we're going to see whether the back feet land where the front feet leave, or if they're ahead or behind it. So we're going to go downhill, uphill, and then sideways, which will be a flat test. So I'm just going to walk her out straight. Straight is important. Come on, Lena. Good. Okay, so if we take a look at that, we can tell that she, when going downhill, she comes a little bit forward. She's not tracking just perfect. So we're going to try uphill, so we're going to come over on a different portion of the sand, and I'll bring her up the hill. We'll come up. That was perfect. Good girl. Okay, so if we go back over her tracks. Ah, no, the gate's open. If we go back over her tracks, we can see that her back foot lands. So you can see there's a footstep there, here, here. And it looks like just 2 feet. Two tracks. So that's a perfect track going uphill. Downhill, she reaches a little bit more with her back legs. Pretty normal. Okay, so let's go sideways. I'm going to come over this way, and I'll come back to you. Let's see how she does on flat. Okay, ready? Come on, Lena. Good girl. That's not bad, but she does reach a little further in the back than she does towards her front, and it's a little hard to tell in this light. You'll probably be able to see it on video, but the back feet come a little ahead of where the front feet have left, which means that she overreaches underneath a little bit, which could mean that her toes are still a little bit long and she can't get them off the ground fast enough, or that possibly her heels on her back aren't long enough so that the foot isn't hitting the ground early enough, or a combination of both. So, but overall it's pretty good, and I don't see anything happening on the bulbs of her feet where she's catching herself, so I wouldn't say that her overreach is affecting her negatively at this point in time. And she tracks quite straight. She doesn't have one foot come out to the side too much. So all good things to assess after you've trimmed and before you've trimmed, if you can help it, to see how they walk after you're done. Overall, she's good. That's it.